Hello guys! This is again Drago42 to have the SciCraft crew! Hey guys!
Woo.
Hello.
And today we don't have one guest, but we have two. And that is Doc and Izuma. So, yeah, today is definitely a day you should mark in your calendars. And I think, what's a better way to mark a day with an X in your calendar?
Pun. What a pun.
Yeah, come on. So, you can already see it on the left of my screen here. This is a huge slime block monstrosity. And, yeah, I think it should be quite obvious what this is. But, yeah, this design was made by Coolman. So, hey buddy. I think he can't talk at the moment due to lack of a microphone, but yeah, we thought it's still nice to have him here. And, well, I think let's head straight down and fire it up.
Oh yeah. Okay, everybody in the comments now, give a guess what it is, if you haven't figured it out yet.
Didn't I say it already?
No, you didn't. You just said it should be pretty obvious. Huh?
Oh, okay. So then,
User in your channel timed out.
Oh.
and there goes Mango. Yeah, his internet is playing up a bit. Alright, enemy? You wanna do us the favor?
Epic
Let the
countdown.
leg commence.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh,
Is this where our frames disappear?
Yep, they're completely gone.
That's what it is. It's a frame disappearer. Got it.
Yeah.
The lag machine.
Oh, here
Oh,
we go.
yeah.
Ooh.
And here it goes. So,
That's cool.
maybe we can briefly overtake it. Taking it right
I
back
feel
up.
like I need to be on that.
Oh yeah, it's amazing to ride it up.
Almost.
It's really fun to do that.
It's funny how certain blocks don't get rendered and all.
Yeah, so there's just way too much going on for everything to render, so we'll see some weird glitchiness.
They're
But-
floating.
Yeah, but we can see the machine coming up. So sometimes some chunks don't load, so it looks like the machine is partially left behind, but that's just a rendering issue.
Oh, thank you. You read my mind.
And here it goes. So, briefly docking, and now second part is moving. Which looks really funky.
Yes.
Let's get in there and take a closer look. So, oh yeah, I'm
Wow.
getting my head crushed if I walk in here. If you're
over
walking
there,
in
some
the
blocks don't
lower
render,
valleys, you will get a
with me.
problem.
Like little bits of like
Yeah,
machine left behind that are just freaking out.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Rendering issues. It works.
I can see here that there's blocks attached to it and they're getting moved forward.
Yeah, so
That's cool.
the machine's running all across the plains, even though it already picked up some blocks. And it actually picks up quite a lot of blocks. So it's not just like 1 or 2 blocks and has to scan the whole thing.
Oh, it's coming back.
Oh yeah. So now it
I
was
dodged
reverted.
it.
Hey.
It's so crazy.
Oh yeah. You have to look where you
We
can
got
get through.
translocated on top of the machine.
Oh. Yeah, we are still in 1.10 by the way. Not really for this machine, but we still have some other things we want to show, and yeah, we need translocation, so
I'm
we
riding
couldn't
it.
really update yet.
You riding it, X?
Yeah. Oh, I fell out.
Oh, ride the magic dragon, man.
Oh yeah. That thing is
Sounds like a metaphor.
pretty amazing. Oh, it's turning nighttime. Oh well. Yeah, we have a mob switch active, so we shouldn't have any hostile mob spawns. But
Okay.
in a second we might be able to jump around.
So for everybody who hasn't figured it out yet, it is actually a fully automatic, vanilla Minecraft quarry. It digs
Oh,
out
yeah.
this, what is it, 100 by 100? You
Yep.
set it up for, right? Alright, so you can see now this is a full row of blocks being picked up.
Uh-oh.
And now another part of the machine comes up right there. And goes like,
Oh, yeah.
ponk, grabs the blocks.
And everything moves down.
Yep, and this guy goes off here, this part goes off and grabs more blocks. And there it goes down.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Let's jump down with it.
So if we were to have some sand, it would just fall on the hoppers here with the torches. Ouch. Well, that hurt.
How are you destroying the blocks? Are you using TNT?
Yes, wait
Yeah.
for it, it's amazing.
That's pretty cool. So, yeah, the quarry is made by Coolman, and Mango contributed his TNT system here, which is pretty amazing.
Yep,
So if everyone can come over. Oh wait,
here it
blocks
comes.
are
We need to
arriving.
see the conveyor belt.
Yeah, let's see that first. Ouch. Yeah, it's a bit dangerous to move in here.
Hey, it's normal. Move inside heavy machinery. And
Oh, yeah.
Be careful about it.
So now we
So
just
now
saw the double piston
up block.
extenders grabbing the blocks.
And a conveyor belt moving it in 2 rows actually, which is quite convenient. So the way it works is basically we have 3 rows of slime blocks here, which are moving in a different timing. So it's basically each block has connection to 2 slime blocks, and yeah, they're moving in the right timing, so they always get pushed even more forward before it retracts
Yeah.
again.
Actually, yesterday when I saw this thing for the first time, the guys told me about a really neat trick I didn't know about. And that is that actually when you hear TNT dupers, oh yeah, you can see one in action here.
Yep. Let me get
Oh,
over.
boom.
Now we just missed it.
And you saw this exactly in the moment the TNT explodes, the blocks get pushed forward. And that has a certain effect, and that is
So we get
While
It
the-
makes every single block drop, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
while the blocks
it's
are moving,
lossless.
they drop 100% and they have a 0 blast resistance.
So the TNT gets the maximum radius it could cover, and at the same time, we don't lose any blocks. Because normal TNT explosions would be quite inefficient.
Bam.
Wow.
Now I was looking at the wrong side, but this one should trigger every moment as well.
Yeah.
So we should also say, like, it basically gets pushed in twice. So the first time, we've seen a bit before. Oh, snap. Now we have to wait a second.
No, Mango is back.
Yeah. So the first time the top row gets pushed first, because that way we basically push off the remaining items which are still in there.
Yeah, there you
And-
can see one right there.
And then the bottom
the
row is
top.
pushed,
User
like just a
joined
few
your
ticks
channel.
later. And the second time we push them at the same time, so of course everything is block 36 while the TNT explodes. And the second time is where actually the TNT explodes, so we don't need to explode it every time. And, well, we could use a dispenser for the TNT. Well, and let me actually get on top here to see something. But yeah, at the moment we just have a TNT duper here because, well, it's even easier. But I guess even with the dispenser it wouldn't be too hard to use it. You
More
wouldn't need that
incoming.
much TNT.
Any second.
Oh yeah, the conveyor here is going. I'm
Yeah.
a bit afraid of the TNT right now. That will drop in a
don't
moment.
worry, man. It's all
There's one
good.
behind you.
Oops. And there it
It was
goes.
on that side.
Yeah, it's hard to see. It happens really quickly with the pushing. But yeah, it's basically timed so it explodes in the same moment.
Yeah.
As
Now
the
the
stuff
lower
gets
part
pushed.
got pushed here. The blocks that were left on the left, that dropped down.
Yeah.
And then just got washed out.
So here we can actually see how the two rows are being filled up at the moment.
Yeah.
Pushed it up once, and let's hope we have sufficient blocks to fill it up once more.
They're incoming.
I guess it should do so.
Oh.
Yep. Here we
Yep,
go.
here we go.
And oops.
Bam!
There,
They're
you
so
saw
cool.
it. It moved just when it exploded.
Yeah.
Or it dropped down a bit. Couldn't see it perfectly, but yeah.
So I got a question.
Yep.
Have you built a storage room for all of these blocks?
All the blocks go over here in the item elevator,
Well, storage, yes.
And-
Room,
Is it-
no.
and
Yep.
then just
Oh,
go
it's
into
double.
this.
Do you think this will be enough? You've probably calculated it, I guess.
Probably
not
it's
enough.
not. But yeah, we can still expand it while it's running, because this takes quite a long time. So I
But
think
the
we've been
cool-
running it for like a bit more than half a day, or almost 1 day now.
Almost 1 day.
Yeah, so
We also filled out all the cobble. It's useless for us.
So how long do you guess will it take to dig out the whole perimeter? The 100 by 100 estimate with that
10
quarry.
days.
10 full days
24/7.
running 24/7 pretty much.
oh yeah,
Awesome.
SB,
And
it's-
another cool thing I find here, when the guys showed me that yesterday, I asked, why are you not sorting? I'm disappointed. And then actually they came up with a great point. By not sorting, you can actually, it's like a geological research project. You can see here, because it gets stacked, layer by layer, you can see the different colors of clay advancing
Yep.
through the chests and the different color schemes that are in the mesa that is
yeah, you can even
upstairs,
see
which
that
is really
there's
cool.
less dirt being collected if you go lower down. So you have some
Yeah.
dirt on top, and then it gets less and less
Yeah, true, man.
by the layers.
Like real research here. This is science, man. This is like serious science. How many chests are filled now? Oh, quite
quite a
a lot,
lot.
actually. Yeah.
So there's some things that might get in the way, like water, lava, obsidian.
Spawners, chests.
Water
Yes.
and lava are no problem, since it's a top-down quarry. It will just crush all the liquid blocks while moving.
Yes.
You could actually
Yeah, it's
take a look
partially a
up there.
problem if it's
Yeah, I
close
think
to
there's
the
still a
edge.
lake left.
That one lake should
Yeah.
be there, so...
Maybe we can quickly get up and see that. So water would be a problem if it's very close to the edge. Was the elevator freaking out?
That's good.
No, that's
Working
good.
fine for me.
Oh, you should remove your minecart so as the people
Yeah,
that
yeah.
come behind get stuck.
Yeah, just get out quickly. And remove it. Okay. So yeah, water could spill down if it's too close to the edge, but everything that's somewhere in the center gets actually removed. And we can actually see it here. So this
Oh,
was a
yeah.
much larger lake here. We just have a few blocks left behind. And since the quarry is basically stamping at every step down, it will eventually remove it. Like in the next layer, all these water source blocks will be removed.
Okay, but
Everything drops down.
spawner or maybe some random obsidian that formed also, you would have to go in and break that.
What if the water
manually.
dripped down the side?
That would be a problem on the one side. So we have to remove it on this, let's say on the main side. On the other side it doesn't really matter because we don't have torches on the hoppers. So we also have hoppers on the other side just to collect sand and just put some half slabs on it. So the sand would break. But yeah, there water doesn't hurt. Here it would cause some trouble. And yeah, we would have to catch it somehow.
So insane. The most impressive part I find this insane slimestone contraption over there. This gigantic, pretty much you could call it the main control center for the moving flying machines up here. That thing over there, that's just insane.
That one is really crazy.
Man.
Yeah, that was fun to build.
I imagine, man.
Got through.
Oh god. Oh.
Yeah, so the things over there look a bit like a monstrosity, also the one back here. But what they do is basically they revert the engines here, so that this horizontal machine can fly back and forth, and they also control the height. So, of course, they have to be capable of moving downwards with the quarry, or with the entire thing.
So this entire contraption is going to slowly move downwards over time?
Yeah, exactly.
That's insane.
Right.
So maybe you can
I don't even
hop out
know.
on the sides here.
That your next project, X? Building that on the Hermit?
No chance. It's like I've always wanted to do, but when I logged on and saw this, I was like, no, that's not happening.
Yeah, who knows? The first concepts are always a bit more difficult.
It's not that bad if
Exactly,
you have the
right?
materials.
Maybe in 2020 I'll build one.
When it's like, the
You
one
heard
block
it.
quarry.
Exactly.
when test 137
Returns.
24 returns out of nowhere, he goes like, okay, here's the one block quarry bug.
Oh, yeah.
lordy.
So, yeah, I can see some stuff was moving, and so at the moment it's not moving down, obviously, because the layer isn't done yet. But we might have to wait a bit. We'll definitely show you what's happening when it's moving down. But basically what happens is that there's a counter inside the redstone wire down here, and that one, yeah, basically keeps track of how often the vertical machine came down. And if it came down like 105 times in this case, it will attach an additional block to it, which will then trigger a butt up here in this large monstrosity, which attaches another block to the horizontal flying machine, which then triggers another butt on the part over there. And yeah, then the magic happens, because this thing, like you can see this weird extension on the top, that's actually a delay. So basically when this flying machine here, the horizontal one, flies into the station, it will trigger it, but then it needs some time to get back out before this thing moves down. So there's a delay in there which just moves it down like 1 or 2 seconds after the horizontal one left and made some space again. And then when the horizontal one returns this messenger block, so to speak, to this even larger station, then this will actually move everything down, and this entire arm that is seemingly stationary at the moment, like that extends here to the right, that one will push down our horizontal flying machine. In the end.
I've got a couple of questions.
Yep.
So distance here, because there's nothing happening like in this middle area where we're standing, can this theoretically just be extended further in that direction? Because
Yep.
it's just going to go until it reaches that machine and comes back. And then likewise, can it just be extended further in that direction over there as well?
Yeah, it's definitely tidable.
Very
So
cool.
it's just limited by render distance and lag.
Yeah,
And what happens
probably
if the
time.
server crashes or turns off?
Then
be very
you
bad.
Then
might
you're
have a
screwed.
problem.
Do you need
Yeah,
the
so-
server staying on?
Yeah,
for,
we're shutting it down
yeah.
every now and then, taking a backup just in case something's happening.
Good idea.
Because this is really a pain to build, but
Can you maybe set me into observer mode so I can fly up and get a top
yeah,
button?
I think that's something we
Ooh,
should do.
I'd like that also.
Yeah, that would be really nice.
I do
for
have
the
another
overview.
pressing question. Is Coolman a diamond pig?
Blue pig?
I think
must
he
know.
is.
Diamond thing,
He
yeah,
is?
sort of.
If I kill him, will he drop diamond pork chops?
Oh man. Yeah, from over here, or from up here, you can see it now really nicely. The whole contraption moving from right to left, and you can also see how nice and structured the blocks are picked up, pretty much in like in stripes. And that's
yeah.
pretty That's pretty impressive. I never thought when I saw this design by Kuhlmann, I thought nobody's gonna be crazy enough to build that in survival. But yeah, well,
When you say that,
SciCraft.
these guys go and do it, Doc.
Yes, SciCraft proved me
That's the
wrong
rule.
again. They're just insane in a good way.
Oh yeah. Now we can actually see it a bit more closely. So they are the blocks, and now they are getting picked up by like these double slime blocks here. And now everything moves down. It moves a little slowly, because basically every ticket will try to push them out again, which is a bit of funky behavior, but yeah. It's
Does
working.
the quarry know when it's finished? Does it have an end state where it like shuts itself off?
Yeah, I guess at some point it will just get stuck. Which is, well, good enough, I guess.
Another, it's sort of yes and no.
Yeah, but I mean,
That's
once
fine.
it's completely down, it's not like we could move it back up and move it to a new location, right? So,
Yeah, we
Yeah,
just
true.
get stuck and then it's
Yeah,
dismantled
why
anyway.
program an end state? Yeah.
Awesome.
now we can see it freaking out here with a conveyor belt.
That is probably right up there with the most crazy redstone contraption I've ever seen in my whole Minecraft life. I mean, probably the most top insane thing. I mean, there's so much cool stuff going on in here. I mean, alone the slimestone mechanics in this build are pretty impressive. Then you have the block breaking here. I mean, it's just glorious. It's too glorious.
Oh, we
It
should
makes
have
you
a...
think, what next?
Yes.
Basically,
I mean, I
the
don't
machine
know.
that plays the game for you
Yes.
Yeah,
just starts building farms.
Oh
It's
man.
way
That-
slower than actually mining it yourself.
Yeah.
No.
yeah, but it's definitely cooler.
I think about 3,000 blocks per hour approximately.
That's another good thing about this design. It's not bigger than the area you're quarrying.
Yeah. Not much. I mean, sure it goes
still
up
big,
on top
but-
here a little bit. I mean, this gigantic limestone contraption there, but
I mean, you
Yeah.
also need to dig out a sizable amount of blocks, but compared to the entire volume we are excavating, I think this is quite reasonable.
I mean, sure, this is more like, I would say, in the realms of a proof of concept for that it can be done and that it's insanely cool. But realistically, like if you would dig out a perimeter like that, you would probably use a TNT quarry or so, flying machine that drops TNT, or rather
Definitely.
just go in there with efficiency 5 and hammer it out or so. But
Actually, we have plans to build a bigger quarry, so this was just a test to see if it's doable. We could
How
do
long?
a-
How long did it take you to build it?
Not that
we
much
started
longer.
last weekend.
yeah.
We
I don't know
spent
if-
2-3 days digging
Hmm.
it, and then
maybe 20-25 man hours.
yeah,
Yeah, it's not that much, it's really mostly about the concept and the design, which takes a lot of time. But afterwards, I mean, you see, it's not that much to build. It's not like it's a 500,000 block mob farm or something.
Yeah, sure. It's still.
I don't
mean,
know.
It's a complex build, right, X? I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
This
if you
would
look at that
drive
thing,
me mad building this.
yeah, one wrongly placed block and the whole thing will fail, pretty much. I mean, there's no room, no margin for error here.
Yeah.
at all.
I
We
think it
also
took
spent 5 hours yesterday bug fixing.
Yeah. Crazy.
But we have
Oh,
plans
man.
to build a bigger one in the Nether probably. So this way we get a perimeter for a new farm, get a lot of quartz, and don't have to remove any lava lakes by hand because the machine will do everything.
Okay, that actually in
Yeah.
the Nether, it actually might be really useful.
You also don't
because,
have any water, they can make obsidian or whatever, they just have a few lava pockets and so on, but they will get removed.
Yeah.
Nether fortress chests would stand in your way.
Yeah,
But you
they're
can
easy
run
to
around and
find.
clear those out
Yeah.
easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
another
you'll
good
scout out the
applic-
area anyways before you make a perimeter in the Nether.
I mean,
so.
the thing is, once you have it built, you pretty much just have to have one guy AFKing next to it, or you use an alternative account or so, put the guy there, and then you can the thing runs, and you don't have to care about it much more. I mean, then at the end you have a perimeter. I mean, that's pretty.
If you have an iron farm, you could run it 24/7 in your spawn chunks.
Yeah.
Another good application for quarry would be the end, because end stone takes forever to mine, even with efficiency 5 and haste.
Mm.
So
Oh, yeah.
quarrying in the end island would be a nice idea, because then you don't even have to dig the trenches. because you have all the space around it.
That's so amazing. It's funnily enough, if you go further away in spectator mode, you can see really well, you know, how the individual parts move. The closer you get, the more issue there is with rendering, it seems.
When I move away, it all just sort of goes static.
Huh. Weird for
Move
me,
in
it's
and
the other
things
way around.
reappear.
It's, yeah.
Yeah, it renders a
Okay.
bit funky, but
Mess.
So how many
So-
blocks have been mined so far? Who's been keeping count?
ooh,
Could check the storage. There hasn't been any cobble that would get sorted out yet.
Yeah.
I think it's close to 8 double chests, right?
yeah,
I'm
something
gonna
along
fly
these
down
lines.
there.
Another thing, you can tell how many layers we did by the other side of the hole here. So the top part, it was like the white clay
up to
below
the
the
8th.
portal. So we're on the 8th layer. Yeah.
Plus hoppers.
Yeah, like 10 double chests, so about 35,000 blocks.
Can't wait to see that hole. It's a special hole, you know.
Oh
man.
yeah.
This is crazy. Well,
So,
I guess I wrap up my video here for now.
I think
If you wanna check out the
can also
SciCraft
sell-
guys, yeah, links in the video description. There's also this guy Zizuma Void. I don't know if you ever have
Hi,
heard
guys.
of him.
Hi.
Um,
I hope.
You can also check him out. He plays on this very not famous server. Hermit something, I don't know. But yeah, make sure to check out the SciCraft guys. Subscribe to all of them. Yeah, I guess they are, when it comes to technical Minecraft, probably right now the top of the mountain. There's not much that can beat that craziness.
They also built that mountain themselves.
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
So, yeah, pretty crazy. A real quarry, a real working quarry here in vanilla Minecraft. Insane.
that thing is really crazy, and yeah. So, thanks Doc, thanks X for joining us here. It was a pleasure to have
problem.
you here.
Yeah, it was, thanks for the
And-
tour. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you're more than welcome. And we hope to see all of you next time. So with that, I guess we're out. So, bye bye.
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 Bye.